Willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Tales of Arise. Ach, wir sind wieder zurück auf Dana und sogar komplett zurück in Calaglia. Hier haben wir eine Quest bekommen. Hier gibt es einen Riesensugel. Den schnappen wir uns jetzt. Wo gehen wir dann am blödsten? Ah, da außen rum. Ich vermeide jetzt die Kämpfe nicht, weil es stark werden, aber die bringen ja sowieso. Ich meine, da können wir uns durch one-hitten. Aber was bringen die noch Erfahrungspunkte?
Didn't even break a sweat.
2.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zooglin that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter?
Abriss. Bam. Wollen wir den
They
Zugel nicht
really
schaffen?
think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
Level 53.
Don't get careless.
You tell me. Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Go for the weak point.
Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Megasonic thrust!
Get on in there, let this one's mine.
A thrilling performance.
Megasonic thrust! No further!
Ready, supernova.
Megasonic thrust!
Elusive
Hitting fire!
I'm sorry.
I couldn't make it in time.
Megasonic thrust!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore you.
Oh. Rinwell ist schon wieder down.
Pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Their arts were interrupted.
Megasonic elusive
Who's gonna smart?
Hitting pile timer! Does it hurt? Pierce! Soaring blast! Megasonic thrust!
Fliegt das Ding?
Resonate with the earth! Pierce!
This one's mine.
Ready!
Look sharp.
Glacial spear.
Rending you apart! Bloody holiday! You're finished! No further!
Nothing gets by
Megasonic
me.
thrust! I owe you one! Resonate with the earth! No! Can't end here! Rending you apart! Bloody!
Flaming meteor.
Shattering!
That'll bring you down.
Pieces! Attack time! Eagle dive!
How about this?
Now you see what I can do!
Hammy, flame of fury.
I'm on a roll!
You're
Hurricane!
First aid.
Hurricane
Whoa,
Watch this! Elusive deity! Watch it! Shine! Radiant light! Regeneration! Regenerate!
The fluidity of your movements is simple.
Watch this!
How about this?
Talon Hurricane! Elusive deity!
Flaming meteor.
First aid.
No further!
Shield and mace.
Water. Here.
Anything in armor is all mine! Elusive deity! Hitting armor won't save you!
Outstanding form.
Begin! Watch this!
Burning strike. Water. Hear my
Shine!
call.
Radiant light!
Here goes.
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Not my finest.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Ready to go. Here's a healing art. Blah, 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 magic. Freeze Lancer. Raging Cascade. Lunar Blast. You get the gist. Air Thrust. You get the gist. Air Thrust. One more. One more. This one's mine. One last one.
No further.
Here, let me help. Here's a Raging Cascade. Spread. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa.
Benediction.
Power of light. Far enough. Dance in the wind. Air Thrust. Dance Inferno Crossing. By the power of Raging Cascade. Mega Ray. Now's our chance. Annihilation. Air Thrust. Blah, blah, blah. Air Thrust. You get the gist. Look shot. Healing Boom. Blah, blah, blah. I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Take that! Not in your dream! Here's the evil
of regeneration.
Go! The water magic is there! Tidal wave! Light astral energy!
No, just glad to be in.
You get the gist. Here, let's get back into it. Light astral energy! Let's give up the pressure! Light astral energy! Go down now! Let the mark on handle this! Light astral energy! Bullseye! Guardian Swappy! Here's another art expert coming through! I'll bring you back from death!
Oh, wat? Kan hij net? Kan hij even net zoeken?
Spread! Resuscitation! Air pressure! Mega ray! Raging Cascade! Back into the fray!
Resonate with the earth.
Photon Flash! Light astral
Used too
energy!
much.
Photon Flash! Light astral magic is there! Spread! You get the
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
No further. Shut him down.
Light astral energy! Whoa!
Amazing.
Spread! Raging Cascade! Here's my call! Light astral energy! Going in! Photon Flash!
My head spinning just watching you.
You picked the wrong fight.
Water! Here's my call!
Make it rain.
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Water! Hear my call! Raging Cascade! Spread! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Arc Field! Photon Flash! Light astral! Blah, blah, blah! Next! I never miss! Blah, blah, blah!
Regeneration.
Spread! Light astral energy! Photon Flash! Light astral energy! Photon Flash!
Watch yourself. Incredible power. Can't get out of this.
Raging Cascade!
Heal. Appreciate the
Take
help.
care of Poodle. Mega Ray!
Macht ja kein HP mehr.
You paid for that.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Burn.
Resuscitation!
Mega.
Here. Let me help.
It seems.
Pierce.
First aid!
I owe you one. Blood.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
No arts are being interrupted. Shine.
Radiant light.
Try harder.
Regeneration.
It's been a smart.
He who prepares.
Mega
Here's a healing art. This one is mine. Here, let me help. Going in. Where are you going?
Shine. Radiant
in.
light.
Ready to
Force
go.
of regeneration.
Regenerate.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
Not our friend's force. We can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
No. It can't end here.
Ah,
I'm gonna need more.
No more playing nice! Hear me, flame of fury! Illuminate the dark!
Jetzt wird's teuer.
Holy lead! A searing heaven and earth! And that's my will! A wailing tornado! By the power! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Ach, was müssen die immer so viel HP haben?
Now you're getting serious?
Here comes the big one!
You're strong!
Try harder!
Freeze laser!
Try harder!
Here,
Ignite!
First aid! Here, let me help. Don't leave me! Blaze on fire! I'll bring you. Inferno Cross!
I don't feel like my usual self. Are you all right?
Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Megasonic thrust!
Will this hurt? Light up the dark!
Megasonic thrust!
All right, divine savior!
I can't lose. Can't be happening.
Das gibt's doch nicht. Kaum, wenn sie wiederbelebt, klopft das so wieder weg.
Divine savior! This one. Thinking. Far enough. First aid. Shield and. Here I go. Pouncing. I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friend!
Oh, die sind alle tot.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Mist.
Is this it?
Warum?
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth. The enemy is going all out by the power of water. See it. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation. Raging can heal you all. In here.
Now!
Jetzt ist Rinwell wieder tot.
Guardian tail.
Megasonic thrust! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Megasonic thrust! Pierce!
That's gonna smart you. Magic is
I
out.
owe you one!
Freeze land. I'm
Megasonic thrust!
sorry.
Okay. Das ist zu aufwendig.
I can't move!
Den stellen wir zurück. Den stellen wir zurück. Okay, da sind wir wieder am Anfang. Schade, schade. Den machen wir mal noch nicht. Entdecke viele Eulen. Okay, Echos. Schauen wir mal, ob wir das hier abschließen können. Ob das Buch, das wir jetzt haben, das passende ist.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful. You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own. I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments. Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the crown contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicent was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Okay, jetzt aber in die Bibliothek.
Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Warte mal. Vielleicht muss ich es de-equippen. Das ist nicht das Richtige. Venetische Historia. Hört sich doch aber so an, als ob für sie interessant wäre. Nope, das können wir noch nicht abschließen. Schauen wir mal weiter. Ulsebeck zurückgestellt. Oh, der war auch heftig. Haben wir noch da. Bibliothek haben wir gerade. Esteluva-Wald. War auch heftig. Könnte man vielleicht schon schaffen. Boah, diese Höhlen waren heftig. Aber schauen wir mal, was es für neue Quests gibt. In Pelegion. Und zu einem Händler würde ich eigentlich auch gern mal.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Okay, jetzt Nebenquest. Oh, hallo Elfen, schön dich zu sehen.
Wow!
Hilsa, du bist aus Calagria gekommen, um hier zu helfen? In der Tat, ich habe gehört, was passiert ist. Es klingt, als wäre es den Leuten hier noch schlimmer ergangen als uns. Auch wenn es schwer zu glauben ist, sie mögen körperlich frei sein, aber viele von ihnen haben mental noch einen langen Weg vor sich. Sieht so aus. Ich kenne mich ein wenig mit psychischen Problemen aus und versuche ihnen zu helfen, eigenständig zu denken.
Thank you.
Das wäre wirklich toll, aber wie willst du ihnen helfen? Ganz einfach, indem ich mich zu ihnen geselle und mit jedem Einzelnen spreche, Fragen stelle und schaue, wie sie reagieren und sie berate. Da gibt's Sinn. Ich wünschte, wir hätten die Zeit und die Fähigkeiten, sowas selbst zu machen, aber die haben wir leider nicht. Hör auf zu denken, als müsstest du dich um alles selbst kümmern, Elfen. So machst du dich kaputt. Weißt du was? Vielleicht könnten wir uns für eine Sitzung zusammensetzen. Was meinst du? Was? Denkst du wirklich, ich brauche so dringend eine Sitzung? Kein Grund, in so eine Abwehrhaltung zu gehen. Ich möchte schauen, wie es dir momentan mental geht. Oh, na gut, also... Klar, wir können es ja mal ausprobieren.
Ja.
Großartig. Also, ich möchte, dass du mir eine Reihe von Fragen beantwortest, okay? Erste Frage. Denke nicht zu lange nach. Antworte frei heraus. Welche Art Astralenergie magst du am meisten? Also, Feuerschwert. Feuer. Okay. Wie kämpfst du am liebsten? Nahkampf. Was ist für dich das Wichtigste im Leben? Meine Freunde. Von dir befindet sich eine Mauer. Was tust du? Ich reiße sie ein. Das sind erstmal alle Fragen. Was das Ergebnis angeht, du bist wirklich der Flammenheld. Du sorgst dich sehr um deine Freunde und hast feste Überzeugungen. Du versuchst jedes Hindernis zu überwinden, auf das du triffst. Aber es würde dir gut tun, dich ab und zu umzuschauen und flexibler zu sein. Aber ich tatsächlich noch nie über mich gedacht. Aber vielleicht hast du recht. Ja, dafür bin ich doch da. Wenn du nochmal eine Sitzung brauchst, komm jederzeit wieder zu mir.
I wish I could get an examination.
What?
Geht's gleich weiter. Ist hier irgendwo die Gaststätte? Das hier, oder? Gasthaus. Ich möchte mal ins Gasthaus.
Oh, if you say so.
Genesenzimmer.
Let me see. Yes, you're in well, all right?
Oh, if only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
So, Händler. Ich brauche Items. Erstmal verkaufen. Jo. Ich brauche Apfel, Orangenchili, Orangenchili. Vier. Mindestens. Im Moment war mal auf 10. Und dann füllen wir wieder auf. Trank des Lebens. Auf 10 mal. Können wir da was verkaufen? Klassik-Kleid. Brauchen wir nicht mehr. Brauchen wir nicht mehr. Brauchen wir nicht mehr. Der kann weg. Gut.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Nö, wir haben eigentlich mehr eingenommen wie ausgeben. Schmiedle, hast du was Neues? Oh. Der hat was Neues. Aber ich habe keine Items. Ah. Bei den können wir machen. 18.000. Und scheußt die Knete wieder weg.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Ebene 3. Holen wir uns noch die Quest.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Mein Lord, ihr habt eine Botschaft von Notio erhalten. Es steht drin, dass die Hochzeit im Saxleo-Tempel stattfinden soll. Ausgezeichnet, danke für die Nachricht. Endlich steht die große Hochzeit vor der Tür. Ich kann mir kaum einen glücklicheren Anlass vorstellen.
Right.
Ja, ich freue mich für Sie.
Saxleo Temple. Isn't that where Shion was being held?
Shh. Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this.
Cool, also nächste Folge gehen wir zur Hochzeit. Yay, yay, yay. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Alles Gute für Steuerspieli. Ciao.